Sa matandaan ng isang lipunan, nagkakaroon ng sariling etnisidad.
What is movable tourism?
For that wonderful question, movable heritage tourism is a term used to define any natural or manufactured object that symbolizes the heritage, culture, and identity of cultural group, communities, and regions. The Philippines possesses numerous notable movable, tangible heritage both in cultural and natural terms. Many of these have been declared as a national treasure and displayed in national museums. It is also highly protected by the law. In Australia, they are dedicated on protecting their movable cultural heritage, which forms as an important part of their identity. There is also an act to protect the objects that have cultural value. It is the Protection of Movable Cultural Heritage Act 1986. The act also provides for the return to the country of origin of cultural property which has been illegally imported into Australia. Guided by the UNESCO on the means of prohibiting and preventing the illegal import, export, and transfer of ownership of cultural property.
Why do we need to know movable tourism?
Well, according to McKinley's, movable heritage often applies to the items which are intrinsically related to a heritage place, such as a house which retains its original furnishing. Movable heritage tourism represents the different culture forms and parts of the common heritage of mankind. Therefore, it has to be more protected, morally responsible, into the local and international community as a whole for its safeguarding. Also, knowing our movable tourism can also help our heritage to be more secure and preserved for retaining its natural beauty.
Is it important to know movable tourism?
In my opinion, as a youth tourism student, it is important to know movable tourism. It is important because you can help preserve the artifacts and properly maintain its conditions. Movable tourism will also make cultural heritage accessible to more tourists. Like national museums, they make information about our past more accessible due to relics and artifacts from different parts of the country gathered into one place.
Do you have an example of movable heritage here in the Philippines? Here are the examples of movable heritage tourism. The first is coins. Coins are being movable because it can be transferable through buying or purchasing and exchange it for an item. The second example of movable heritage tourism is clothes. Clothes are being movable by purchasing them in other country or other places in your country.
Choose tourism